Constipation. Did you know that 1 in 5 adults suffer from chronic constipation and about 14% urban Indians are suffering from constipation and taking it lightly? The reason why constipation is considered the mother of all diseases is because Ayurveda considers it to be the root cause of multiple chronic issues. Not only issues like gas, bloating, acidity, but also bigger issues like migraine, arthritis, depression, and also diabetes. In fact, Hippocrates himself said, gut is the mother of all diseases, and if you fix your gut, you will be healthy and wealthy. We all know when we are constipated, we feel irritable, we feel dissatisfied with our life. Some of us also feel angry and feel that we can't accomplish more in our life. However, the same person, when he or she is not constipated, actually feels like a healthy and a very happy person. So in this video today, I am going to give you not only 5 top solutions in Ayurveda to tackle your constipation, but also give you what kind of constipation you really have. Once you identify what kind of constipation you have, it is much easier to solve your issues. Stay till the end of the video because I'm also going to end the video with some best practices in your Ahar, Vihar, Vyavahar and Vichar, which you can take throughout your life to handle your constipation issues. Before we get into the types of constipation, let's understand why constipation really happens. Apana Vata, which is a sub-dosha of Vat dosh, is responsible for eliminating all the waste from your body. And when this particular Vat gets imbalanced in your body, automatically the process of constipation starts. For example, the Vata type of constipation, which is accompanied by hard, dry stools as well as gas, bloating and abdominal cramps. Whenever you have really a hard time excreting or going to the bathroom, that means your stools are really hard and there is a lot of dryness in your colon as well as your small intestine. Moving on to Pitta type of constipation, which is accompanied by soft stools. However, either you're not eliminating them properly or it is accompanied by excessive heat and burning sensation. You will also see that these people suffer from constant acid reflux, acidity, body heat or burning sensation in their body, and sometimes also often diarrhea because they are very sensitive to hot and spicy foods. They will eat the hot and spicy foods and go use the bathroom. That is a Pitta type of constipation. Moving on to Kapha type of constipation, which is accompanied by sticky as well as sluggish stools. You feel mostly when there is Kapha type of constipation that you're not eliminating properly. Either there is a sticky sort of a substance coming along with your stool, and you also have to stay on the pot for a much longer time if you have Kapha type of constipation. This constipation is highly aggravated by heavy, cheesy and cold foods. So you have to take care of these causative factors whenever there is Kapha type of constipation. Now we will move on to the best remedies that are available for different types of constipation. Number 1 in this category for me is Triphala, which is the famous gut detoxifier as well as a great remedy for constipation. It is safe, it is effective, and if you have a Vata type of constipation, you can mix it with a little bit of ghee because Triphala is drying in nature. So ensure that if you already have dry stools, always take Triphala either with warm water or ghee. And for those who have Pitta type of constipation where heat sensation or burning sensation is there, you can take Triphala along with either rose water or aloe vera depending on how you react to aloe vera. A simple solution for this has been created by Maharishi Ayurveda in the form of gut health tablets, which is specifically catering to those who have Pitta type of constipation. Moving on to Kapha type of constipation, which is sluggish in nature, which is sticky stools, that can be taken with Triphala plus Trikatu. Trikatu is available in the form of Trikatu Choorn, or at home you can also mix ginger, long pepper and black pepper to make this mixture. In addition to this, if you constantly face gas, bloating, acidity or even indigestion in general, then add Dizomap to your daily regimen to battle all these issues separately. Now moving on to our second cleanser, which is castor oil. Castor oil is this deep gut cleanser which should not be taken regularly, but if you have chronic constipation, you can take it once a week. If you have Vata type of constipation, you can take castor oil as is, because castor oil is really good Vata balancer. It is heavy, unctuous in nature, which does both the things for Vata type of constipation. Mostly, I wouldn't recommend Pitta type of people to take castor oil on its own. Rather, contact a Vaidya if you have chronic constipation and would like to take castor oil. This is the only recommendation I have here. For Kapha type of constipation, I would highly recommend taking castor oil with warm water, which can really help cleanse out all the toxins from their system, which are quite sluggish and quite hard to take out. For Kapha type of constipation, we recommend a combination of Dizomap plus Triphala to take care of the sluggishness that comes along with Kapha type constipation. Moving on to our third solution, which is lubricating with ghee. Ghee is this great lubricator in the body which can tackle the Apana Vata imbalance quite effectively. For Vata type of constipation where the stools are really dry and hard, you can have warm water mixed with 1 teaspoon of ghee and add hing or ajwain with it, which can also give relief in gas and bloating. For Pitta type of constipation, you can have warm water plus ghee, as well as add a little bit of either fennel or cardamom depending on what you like. For Kapha type of constipation, to get rid of the sluggishness of that kaphaness, you can have ghee but not too much amount of it. Take hot water versus warm water, and you can add Trikatu or powdered ginger, which can help again with Kapha type of constipation. If you have acidity and constipation together, we highly recommend a combination of Amlant as well as gut health, which can tackle both the problems. Next solution in line is Hing Vashtak Churn. Of course, Hing being asafoetida gives great relief in gas and bloating. However, it also helps in good elimination. Vata type of people react really well to Hing Vashtak Churn because they do have a lot of gas, bloating and abdominal cramps. For Pitta type of people, they should always take Hing Vashtak Churn along with ghee because it is heating in nature. For Kapha type of people, Hing Vashtak Churn should be taken with something much stronger like Trikatu or ginger powder itself, something that can move out the sluggishness from their body. What we also recommend is anybody who has high blood pressure should not take Hing Vashtak Churn because of the high amount of salt that it has. If you want to tackle this problem in a holistic way, that means gas, bloating, constipation altogether, then Maharishi Ayurveda recommends a combination of Dizomap with Hing Vashtak Churn to take care of all your issues. Now moving on to the final solution for this video, which is herbal teas. All of us love to add herbal teas to our regimen, which can also help with your digestive issues. So CCF tea is the top of this game. We've already made a video on how to make CCF tea. You can click the link in the caption and follow the Fix Your Ahar series, which has more food and tea videos. Other than CCF tea, I would also highly recommend Ajwain plus ginger tea for Vata type of constipation. It is great for digestion and also for relieving gas and bloating. On top of that, you can also try licorice plus fennel tea for those who have Pitta type of constipation and constantly suffer burning sensation when they're trying to eliminate. For Kapha type of constipation, we recommend highly warming teas like either Kapha tea or as well as teas which include a lot more heating spices like cinnamon, ginger, ajwain and hing. We do understand that not all of you have the time to make fresh teas at home. What we recommend is taking teas according to your dosha type as well. There is a Vata Calm, Kapha Energize and a Pitta Soothe tea which goes by each type of constipation itself, and you can see the products being tagged in this video itself. Now let's move on to some Ayurvedic tips that you must follow if you want a permanent relief for your constipation. Number one, hydration. You have to stay hydrated throughout the day and start your day with at least 1 to 2 glasses of warm water. In addition to this, Pitta kind of people can take coconut water as well as plain buttermilk during daytime. Vata type of people can add a little bit of spices to their buttermilk, and Kapha type of people can add heavy spices or spices that are quite strong and pungent to their buttermilk. In addition to hydration, we also must look at our diet. Our diet has to be soft, wholesome, nourishing, as well as have a good amount of fats. You can choose the fats according to your liking, but mostly Ayurveda recommends either cow's organic ghee or A2 ghee, as well as fats like sesame oil specifically, which are highly vata balancing in nature. In addition to this, during winter times, you can use mustard oil, which is quite hot, pungent and sharp in nature. So see what your body type is and choose the fat based on that. In addition to this, what you can also do is have soaked figs, soaked raisins, soaked prunes, something that you can have during the morning time, the time that you wake up, so that there is good amount of fiber to help you eliminate easily and softly. Make sure that you are avoiding cheesy, cold, dry foods if you are someone who suffers from chronic constipation. Dry and cold foods also includes fresh salads. Yes, most of the people think that salads actually help with their constipation, when in Ayurveda it is quite the contrary. Salads are a big no-no if you are somebody who suffers from chronic constipation. They're very drying in nature. Moving on from diet, we also go on to our lifestyle. We have to ensure that we don't have a sedentary lifestyle. We have to have a movement of at least 30 minutes continuously, where your heart rate is increasing at least for 5 to 7 minutes for you to sweat out the toxins and allow the channels to open up. In your lifestyle, what you also have to do is daily abhyanga. Daily abhyanga means daily body massage before you take your bath, opens up your channels and allows your channels to excrete out the toxins very easily. For Vata type of constipation, I highly recommend using sesame oil abhyanga or Vata oil abhyanga. For Pitta kind of people, I recommend Pitta oil. And for Kapha type of constipation, I highly recommend either using Kapha oil or mustard oil for daily abhyanga. In addition to this, your lifestyle should support constipation or the problem that you have. That means sitting on the toilet for too long will only increase your risk of hemorrhoids or piles. If you're not able to eliminate in one time, get up, take a walk, do some exercise, keep drinking warm water and avoid having any food till the time you actually eliminate. If the elimination has not happened for 1 to 2 hours, then move on to soft or foods that actually have a good amount of fats. Hydrating throughout the day using warm water will really help those who actually suffer from Vata type of constipation particularly. Warm water in general is something I recommend to everyone who has any type of constipation, because drinking warm water itself not only hydrates but also starts cleansing out the undigested waste sitting in your colon. Now moving on to the exercises that can support constipation. In yoga, you can do exercises like Pavan Muktasan, Mal Asan, Surya Namaskar, as well as asanas which include Vajra Asan that are really good to support your digestive system. We have to ensure that if we are doing Surya Namaskar, at least 5 to 7 sets must be done with the rising sun, not with the sun which is setting. It is best to do Surya Namaskar when you have the rising sun on top of you, and that helps also manage your cortisol levels, which is indirectly related to constipation and your mental health. In addition to this, you can also try pranayam techniques like Anulom Vilom as well as Bhastrika, which helps open up your pranavaha srotas. That means the channels which carry the prana. Automatically, the channels which carry the prana will help balance out Apanavata. Apanavata is the downward energy which helps elimination in general. So, it is important that our mental health is also clear when we're trying to get rid of constipation. Automatically, if I say mental health has to be good, meditation, daily meditation is a definite must. In addition, one last point before I leave this video is not to suppress your natural urges. It is a big problem that people don't realize when they're sitting in a meeting, when they're sitting in a conference, or when they're trying to do a task, they try to suppress their natural urge to go to the bathroom and not eliminate. That is the worst thing you can do to heal your constipation. If you don't let your organs send the signals at the right time, your brain will stop responding after a while. So suppressing your natural urges is the worst thing you can do if you have constipation, and that too chronic. I hope you guys got a good value out of this video where you understood not only what type of constipation you have, but also received a bunch of solutions that you can start adding. There are a whole lot of solutions out there for tackling constipation. We couldn't cover all of them in this short video, but if you would like to get rid of your chronic constipation, you can call our Vaidyas at the number below who can help you guide to the way to get rid of chronic constipation in general. Remember, constipation is the most underrated problem in this day and world, and it is the mother of all diseases that exist. If you don't take care of it, you are running behind in taking care of your health in general. If you like this video, do subscribe to our channel because we get you the most authentic Ayurveda updates, and do comment, like and share this video with your friends and family. Keep your digestion strong and keep yourself healthy. That's all that matters. Thank you so much. Jai Gurudev.